I think the most sort of potentially edgy or provocative part of the book is the last chapter, where I argue that the Gospels really should serve a key role in our understanding of all of Holy Scripture and our own lives, in fact. And the main metaphor I use for that is a keystone. And the idea is a keystone in a Roman archway, meaning that the Gospels, or really, what we might better say, the fourfold Gospel book, the Tetraevangelion, serves as this key in the archway, such that they are the fulfillment of all the Old Testament stories. So the one side of the archway is leading up to the keystone, and on the other hand, they are the fountainhead, as it were, of the epistolary literature, the rest of the New Testament, and that they serve this key role. Of course, they're placed that way canonically. That's just the first thing to observe, but much more importantly, theologically and historically, I argue in that chapter that in fact this is the role the Gospels have played throughout much of church history and should continue to play. Now, this is the part of the book that some people may be most uncomfortable with at points, because it seems to could be read as if I were diminishing the role of Paul. That's not my goal at all. I think the whole of the witness of Holy Scripture, Old and New Testament, is all of equal inspiration and equal value, as it were. It's all written for our instruction, as Paul says. Yet at the same time, I think it's important that we recognize that there are certain ideas, and certain books, in fact, that are more operative on our understanding, that are more framing, because they're maybe less occasional, and maybe they are more generalized and universal in their claims. And so I think we already do that. For many Protestants, we've often done that with the book of Romans, for example, which I think is essential, obviously, and fully inspired. But I want to say that instead of the book of Romans, I think that historically and theologically and canonically, the fourfold gospel book serves more of that lodestar, that sort of anchoring point, or that centering point, or that keystone, than any other part of the whole canon of Scripture. Again, and we always must be careful, it's not an either or, it's just a matter of what benefit will we get from recognizing this central role of the Gospels. And I think, as I try to explore in the chapter, a lot of benefit comes to us from reading the Bible that way.